Congressional investigators now want phone and email records of everyone involved in that meeting with the Russian lawyer at Trump Tower last year. Their interest in what happened there is growing after the president's story changed. At first, his lawyer denied the president helped his son put out a misleading statement about the meeting. But yesterday, the White House admitted that the president weighed in on that statement. The special counsel's investigation of Russian meddling in the U.S. election is widening as well. Here's Jeff Pegues.
CBS News has learned that congressional investigators have high interest in obtaining the phone records of all of the people involved in Donald Trump Jr.'s meeting with a Russian lawyer in June 2016. Republican Senator James Risch, a staunch supporter of the president, says emails released by Donald Trump Jr. are not enough.
I guarantee you there were phone calls in addition to those emails, and I want to hear all of it.
Congressional investigators are seeking all relevant documents, such as the emails of everyone involved, including the president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, and then campaign chairman Paul Manafort. Scott Frederickson is a former federal prosecutor.
They have subpoena power, although it's a process that is much more lengthy. The special counsel will already have issued a subpoena to the company for the phone records, text messages, all those records.
Special counsel Robert Mueller's team of veteran prosecutors is expanding and now includes an expert on foreign bribery. For more than a year, the FBI has been looking into whether Trump campaign associates conspired with the Russians during the election. One allegation is whether promises were made to ease sanctions on Russia if Mr. Trump was elected.
The bill is passed.
Last week, the Senate forced the president to act against Russia when it passed a new package of sanctions for meddling in the election. It took 5 days, but today the president signed legislation he called flawed into law. Russia's Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev reacted on Facebook, saying the sanctions were tantamount to a full-scale trade war, and he labeled the Trump administration utterly powerless. Donald Trump Jr. is expected to be grilled by congressional investigators seeking answers, but no date has been set for his testimony, and it is unlikely that he will be on Capitol Hill to answer questions before Labor Day. Anthony.
Jeff Pegues, thanks, Jeff.